comfortable seat, we're going to start with a seated spinal twist. So just keep this nice and easy. First twist of our practice. First, send both legs long. Flex your toes up towards your nose. You can shake out your legs for a moment. And then take your right foot over your left. So right to the outside of your left knee. Place your right arm behind you. Reach your left arm up. You can wrap it around your knee if you'd like, or take your elbow to the outside of your knee. Press them into each other to grow tall and twist from your center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, just keeping this light, not forcing anything, warming up your spine. On your inhale, peek over your shoulder. Exhale, unravel forward. Send both legs long. Bring your hands by your hips for a staff pose, fingertips pointed forward. Just press into your hands to lift your hips, and then release hips down. Taking our seated spinal twist on the other side, place your left foot to the outside of your right knee. Bring your left arm behind you. Reach your right arm up. You can take a nice wrap around to twist or elbow outside of knee, press, and sit up tall. So our spine is lengthening, sitting up tall, and then the twist is coming from our core, from our mid-back. It's all connected. Inhale, peek back. Exhale, unravel forward. Take both legs long. Bring your hands by your hips again for a staff pose to neutralize your spine. Press down to lift up, and then release your hips down. Slide both feet in, so the soles of your feet come in towards your body for a butterfly pose. So you can interlace your fingertips around your toes if you'd like. Sit up tall, and then start to hinge forward with a long spine. When you can't keep your spine long anymore, go ahead and allow it to round. If you feel any sort of uncomfort or discomfort, I should say, in your thighs, you can send your feet a little bit further away from you. If you'd like a bigger stretch, you can bring your heels in closer towards your body. Just kind of feel out where it feels right. Take one more breath in your butterfly pose. You can let your head hang. And then slowly roll yourself back up. Slide your legs to one side, coming into a tabletop. Press into hands. Knees are stacked right under your hips. Tuck your toes behind you, and then nice and slow, press up to your first down dog. So take a breath or two in your dog, walking out your knees, pedaling out your feet. On your next inhale, bend your left knee. So left knee bends, come to the ball of your left foot. Then take your right hand, grab the outside of your left calf or ankle, and then try to straighten that leg. So a little twisted down dog. We're working on twists today and for the month of January. So try to peek up past your armpit, up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, unravel the twist. Press into hands. Press heels down to the floor. And let's take a nice smooth vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. You can always drop your knees as you lower down to your low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Bend your right knee this time. So coming to the ball of your right foot. Take your left hand, grab the outside of your right calf or ankle, and then see if you can straighten that leg, sending your heel back down towards the floor. Now peek up past your armpit. It's okay if you're shaky. I'm a little shaky today too. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, unravel. Plant both hands. Send both heels down. Take a full round of breath. Moving through your vinyasa, come forward to your high plank. You can always tap knees as you lower to your low push-up. Come into a cobra or an upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold forward. Inhale, tap your shins and find your flat back. So grow nice and long. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep arms forward and up to your first fierce or chair pose. So pull your belly in and then find length through your spine. On your inhale, straighten your legs and reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your right foot back. So high lunge. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, forward and up, high crescent lunge. Reach up, settle into hips. Now just taking one twist here. Twist to the left, sending your right arm forward, left arm back, and then come back to center. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Find your strong legs, find your strong base. Shoulders stacked over hips. Bring that knee in front of your ankle, your front knee. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Trying to reach for the back of the room, radiating your warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel down to your twisted lunge. Right hand is planted. Left hand can tap your knee, your hip, or reach high. Maybe do a little something different today. So I usually reach up, but I've been kind of experimenting with pressing the outside of my knee and just bringing it back in towards my body. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, top arm down. Step back to your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Your choice. Move through vinyasa. Stay in the down dog. When I'm having shoulder issues, I'll do a half vinyasa, which is just high plank, and then up to down dog to not irritate my shoulder. Meeting in our dog, lift your right leg high. Curl your knee into your nose. Feel that rounding in your spine. Send your right leg up. Place it through to your lunge. Look forward with a long spine. Step forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep up to your fierce or chair. Now take your right foot and step it out so that your feet are hip distance apart. We're going to do a little body scan in our chair. So first, tap the top of your shoulders and roll them back and down. Then bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your back. Pull your belly in, feel your spine lengthen. Now tap the front of your hips. Tilt your hips up so that your tailbone tips down, finding even more length in your spine. Now tap the outside of your thighs. Press your thighs into your hands, but don't let them go anywhere. So really engaging the outer part of our legs, even the inner part. I can feel mine light up when I press out. Now bring hands back to center. Maybe sink a little deeper. We're gonna take a half chair or a balancing chair. Shift weight into your left foot. Pick your right foot up. Hover it just an inch or two and bring it in towards your left knee. Now take your right leg out. Knees are in line. Right foot is just kicking out. Toes up towards your knee, up towards your nose. Now option to lift your right leg just a little higher than your knee. And then bring your right leg back in and don't tap it down yet, just tap your knees. Take your right foot out, hip distance, settle into a squat. Straighten legs and reach arms up. You can have a back bend, that should feel nice. Come forward and down, fold. Find your flat back. Step your left foot back. So just moving through our flow, finding that rhythm of our breath. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, forward and up. High crescent lunge. Settle. Take one twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center. Plant your back foot. Find your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Revolve. Keep that front knee strong, but reach for the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down, twisting lunge. Left hand is down. Right hand tapping your knee, your hip, or reaching up. Find length through your spine as you twist from your core. Take your right hand down. Step back, down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Move through a vinyasa. Stay in your dog.
You can take a half dog. It's really up to you what you take in these vinyasas. So you don't always have to take the chaturanga and the vinyasa. You can take what works for you. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Find that rounding. Send your left leg up. Place it through to your lunge. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Tap your shins. Fold forward. Bend your knees and reach arms back. Reach forward and up. Fierce or chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take that little body scan again in our chair, but we're not going to tap our body. So just bring your focus and attention to your shoulders and roll them back and down. Then bring that focus and attention to your core and to your back. Pull your belly in as you lengthen your spine. Focus and attention to your hip points. Tilt them forward to lengthen your spine even more. Now focus and attention to your thighs. I forgot to step our foot out, so go ahead and step your left or right foot out, hip distance. Now bring that focus and attention to your thighs. Press out. Now coming into our balancing chair. Shift weight into your right foot. Pick your left leg up. Tap your knees. Send your left leg forward. Foot is flexed, toes up towards your knee, towards your nose. Maybe sink a little deeper. Maybe lift your left leg a little higher. I know you can. Pull your left leg in. Just tap knees. Don't step it down yet. Now step out hip distance. Take a little squat. Straighten legs. Reach arms up. Come forward and down. Fold. Lift your flat back. Step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, forward and up. High crescent lunge. Find your steady, stable base. We're going to take 3 twists this time and then come into a crescent lunge. First, big fist with your hands and pull your elbows in and down. So really engaging your back and your lats. On your inhale, twist over to the left. Exhale, come back to center. So forcing us to twist from your core. Keep your elbows in. Twist to the left. Come back to center. One more inhale, twist. On your exhale, bring your elbow down towards your knee. Don't tap it yet. Keep hovering in your core. Hover, hover, hover. Now elbow to knee. You can make a fist and put your left hand flat on top of the fist on your right hand. So I always want your twist to be coming from your core, and then you're just using your limbs to come in a little deeper. So sometimes we use our limbs to come all the way in. But I want that twist coming from your center. Just take one more breath here. Bring yourself back up, hands to heart center. Just plant your back foot and find your warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Straighten your front leg as you reach back. Now bring your left hand inside your shoulder blades. Grab at your left elbow with your right hand. Give yourself a little self-assist, a little tug back. We're going to add dynamic movement to this. On your inhale, reach back. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, bend. One more set, reach back, straighten and reach. Bend back in. Now straighten your front leg, reach back. Really give yourself that self-assist, that little tug. Maybe reach both arms back, come in even deeper. Come back to your warrior 2, just float in. Cartwheel down to your twisted lunge, right hand planted. Press back through your back heel, grow tall through the crown of your head. Grow long, I should say, and twist. Take your top arm down. Step back, down dog. Full round of breath. Your choice, vinyasa flow, stay in the dog. Take whatever serves you. Meeting in our dog. Lift your right leg high. Curl your knee into your nose. Find that rounding. Send your right leg up. Hover your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Now use your core, take it over to your left elbow. Take it back to your right elbow. This time send it to your left elbow, send your leg through, come into a fallen or a broken triangle. Lifting your hips and reaching forward. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, left hand down. Ooh, I almost fell. Right leg high. Step it through to your lunge. Find your steady base and reach arms back. Now shift weight into your right foot. We're bringing our left leg with us as we come forward. If you didn't quite make it, that's okay. You can tap your foot and then lift your knee up to 90. Make fists with your hands. Pull your elbows in and down. Coming into a standing twist, twist to the left. So none of us are perfect. We always fall out sometimes, even your yoga teacher. You can reach your arms out if you'd like. You can tap your knee. You can reach for your toe or your foot. Maybe take the kick out forward. Peek back. Slowly unravel forward. Left knee at 90, reach arms up. Coming into a dancer's pose, keep your right arm high. Take your left arm back and your left foot back. Let them meet behind you. Grab the inside of your left foot. Now take a moment to find your steady, stable base, as we always should in our balancing poses. And then when you're ready, kick into your hand. So you can reach forward, you can hinge forward. You can keep your right arm lifted if that feels better for you. If you have a wall near you, you can always bring your right hand to a wall and then kick back and use the wall for support. Take one more breath in your dancers. Bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back to airplane. Exhale, forward and up. High crescent lunge. Settle into your legs. Make those fists. Pull your elbows in and down. Core is engaged. Now let's add a twist. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Send your left heel back. Inhale, twist. And hold. Take your left elbow down. Don't tap it yet. Still twisting from your core. Still twisting from your core. Left elbow down. You can make a fist and a flat palm. You can keep palms pressing together. Keep twisting from your core and use your arms as leverage. Maybe peek up over your shoulder. Inhale, twist. Exhale, hands back to heart center and settle. Plant your back foot. Find your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Rub off. Straighten your right leg. Reach. Bring your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Catch your right elbow with your left hand. Give yourself that little tug, that little reach back. This should feel so nice in your side body. Adding our dynamic movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, bend. Take one more set. Straighten your front leg, reach back. Bend into your front knee. Find a little pause. Now straighten your right leg. Give yourself that little tug. Maybe release, reach both arms back. Find so much length. Float into your warrior two. Cartwheel down, twisted lunge. Inhale, peek up as you twist. Exhale, top arm down. Step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Your choice. Vinyasa flow, stay in the dog, maybe a high plank to a down dog. From your dog, lift your left leg high. Curl your knee into your nose, find that rounding. Send your left leg up. Hover your left knee to your left elbow. Take it over to your right elbow, using your obliques. Take it back to your left elbow. As you send it to the right, place your leg through. Spin onto the inside edge of your back foot. Lift your hips. Fall into a broken triangle. Reach forward. Press down to lift up. Inhale. Exhale, unravel. I'll try not to fall this time. Send your left leg high. Place it through to your lunge. Take a pause. Reach arms back. Shift weight forward. As you reach forward, bring your right leg with you. Knee to 90. Coming into our standing twist. Make those fists. Pull your elbows in and down. Twist towards your right knee. You can keep arms here. You can reach out. You can tap a knee. Maybe grab your foot. Let your gaze travel back. Just peek back at your right thumb. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Coming into our dancers. Left arm reaches. Right arm comes back to catch your right foot. Grow tall. When you're ready and you're steady, kick back. You have an optional reach forward, an optional hinge forward. Taking what you need in your dancer's pose. Just keep your heart and chest lifted. So try to keep your gaze forward and keep your heart and chest up. One more breath in your dancers. Find it. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take that nice backstroke or windmill of your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Don't quite tap your palms. Just bring your palms about shoulder width apart and sit back into your fiercer chair. Now sit back a little lower. Option to come into a toe stand, lift your heels and sink all the way down. Or you can lift your heels and just work that from your chair. And then however you get there, whether sitting back or coming down to your knees, sit back and come into a boat pose. Arms by your sides. Lift your heart and chest. Pull your low core in and down. Lift your heart and chest. Hold your boat for 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze. Release your feet down to the floor. Walk your hips back a bit, or you can walk your feet forward, depending where you are on your mat. We're gonna take sort of a half boat pose and just add a twist. So bring hands to heart center, really working our core and our obliques again. And then just lean back a little bit. So our spine is still long, heart and chest are up, low belly is down. Just lean back slightly. We're gonna twist to the left first. So right elbow towards left knee. It doesn't have to tap it. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right knee, left elbow. Exhale, center. Inhale, I said that wrong. Right elbow, left knee, back to center. Inhale towards your left knee, back to center. So same side. Take one more twist. Come back to center. Now twist about halfway. And then we're just gonna take tiny twists, just little pulses. So give yourself a scan first. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Twist, twist, twist. Keep breathing. Little twists, little pulses for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Release your hands. Just roll yourself in. You can just take knees in. Maybe you lift back up, knees to chest. Give your spine a little break. Bring your feet back down. We have another side. Hands back to heart center. Sit back slightly, spine is still tall. Low belly in, heart and chest up. On your inhale, left elbow, right knee. Exhale back to center. So again, they don't have to tap, they're just coming towards each other. Left elbow, right knee, back to center. Twist over towards the right, come back to center. Twist right, back to center. Just take one more small pause in your twist, and then come back to center. Scan your body, lift your heart and chest, maybe tilt back a little more. Twist halfway, and then we're gonna take those tiny pulses. Twist, twist. So this is really small movement. You should feel it in your hips. My hips are screaming at me because they're always tight. You may feel it in your core too, maybe even your glutes as you get fatigued. Twist for 3, 2, and 1. Tap your knees. Just let yourself roll back. If you want, you can take your knees side to side. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Catch right underneath your knees. Take a couple rock and rolls to come back up, and we'll just come into a tabletop position. So swing your legs behind you, hands in front of you, or however you need to get there. Back to our tabletop like we took in the beginning of class. Pull your core in, lengthen your spine. We're gonna slide into our pigeon pose from our tabletop. So first just take one cat-cow. After that core workout, let your belly drop, peek up, and then dome and round your spine. Back to your tabletop. Slide your right knee up towards your right wrist, or you can pick it up and take it over, and then walk your right foot out to the side. Now send your left leg back to come into your pigeon. Come onto fingertips, lift your heart and chest, and sink your hips down. Now we're gonna take a twisted pigeon, but I want our elbows to be in line, but our elbows are gonna be a little bit different because of our feet. So as you can see, I can't get my leg parallel to my mat. I probably never will because of where my femur meets my hips, and that's just anatomy. So when we twist over to this side, I want your elbow to come in line with your knee, so parallel to your right knee. Okay, so right elbow up. Twist over towards the left. So similar to our crescent lunge twist, we're twisting to the other side. Now just check, see if your knee and elbow are in line. You can make that fist again, palm on top, twist. Lengthen through your spine, twist from your core, peek up. Unravel yourself out of that pigeon twist. Come back to fingertips, lift your heart and chest, sink your hips down. Take your left elbow. Take it over either in front of your right knee, or if you can, to the outside of your right knee. So again, that depends on your body makeup. It's okay if it's in front of your knee. You can make a twist, you can press palms. Lengthen as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, unravel. Back to fingertips, just take a little lift in your heart and chest. And then come forward into your sleeping pigeon. We won't hold this as long as we normally do because our hips have already been here from twisting. I should have mentioned before we took pigeon, if pigeon doesn't work for you, you can lay on your back and take a figure 4 or a threaded needle. So just ankle on your knee, reach through and squeeze in. Okay, take one more breath in your pigeon. Lift yourself back up. Press into palms, lift your heart and chest. Now start to slide your left knee forward. We're coming back to our tabletop, and your right knee back. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take one cat-cow. Let your belly drop, peek up, dome and round your spine. Back to neutral spine, back to tabletop. Slide your left knee towards your left wrist. Walk your left foot out to the side. Take your right leg back. Again, it doesn't really matter how far forward your foot is. So my foot is really close to my hip joint. Technically, your leg should be parallel with the front of your mat. But again, that all depends on anatomy. Lift your heart and chest, sink your hips. We're twisting to the left, or to the right this time. So left elbow up, Again, your left elbow is going to come in line with your left knee. So parallel to your knee, not necessarily in front of your foot. So I just don't want your elbow too far back. I don't want people coming back like this, or you won't have a long spine. So try to keep that long spine and twist. If your foot is parallel with your knee, then your elbow might be right in front of your foot. Twist, peek up, unravel forward, come to fingertips, lift heart and chest, sink hips, lift your right elbow, take it in front of your left knee or to the outside of your left knee. Make that fist or press palms. Inhale, twist. Exhale, come back to center. Lift heart and chest. Settle into your pigeon, just 2 or 3 breaths. Lift yourself back up. Press into hands. And then slowly slide your right knee forward. Take your left knee back in line with your right. My nuts are all bunched up here. And then take 1 cat-cow. Drop your belly, peek up. Dome and round your spine. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Come into your down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's just take a nice hip opener after our pigeon. Send your right leg high. Bend your knee, fan open your hip, right toes over to the left. If you'd like, you can come down and flip your dog. I'm not going to today, but your choice. If you flip your dog, unflip. Send your right leg high and release it down. Slowly pedal out your heels. Take a breath or 2. Lift your left leg. Back to our hip opener. Toes to the right. Knees open. Try to stack your hips one on top of the other, but keep this front shoulder square. So left shoulder forward. Option to flip your dog. Inhale. Exhale, left leg down. Take that slow pedal of your knees or your heels. Take a nice strong down dog. So press into your hands, pull your shoulder blades back, press into your heels, full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands. And just sit back on your mat. Send your legs long. We're going to end our practice the same way we began. So we're coming back to that spinal twist. Take your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Take your right arm behind you, lift your left arm up, wrap it around and twist, or catch your elbow to the outside of your knee. Just want you to recall how this felt in the beginning of your practice and see if it feels different after these 40 minutes or so of yoga. Maybe your hips feel more open. Maybe you feel a little taller. Peek back. Unravel forward. Hands by your hips for your staff pose. Press down, lift up. Release your hips. Take your twist to the other side. Left foot placed to the outside of your right knee. Bring your left arm behind you. Send your right leg high. Wrap it around and twist, or catch your elbow and twist. So not just noticing the difference in your body, but maybe you notice the difference in your mind, in your thoughts. Maybe you feel a little clearer, a little more focused. Peek back. Unravel forward. Just take one more staff pose to neutralize. Press into your hands, lift your hips, and release. Slide your feet in for your butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together. You can interlace hands. You can just rest hands on your feet or your ankles. Sit up tall and hinge forward. Keep hinging forward with a long spine until you're no longer able, and then let your spine round. Now use your inner thighs to press your knees down towards the floor. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly roll yourself back up. Send legs in front of you. Just bring your feet down to the floor. And then roll down on your backs. Separate your feet about the width of your mat. We're going to take a wide-legged twist. Arms out to a T or a goalpost arms. You can take a little windshield wiper first if you'd like, and then let your knees fall to the right. Stack your right ankle on your left knee. So your foot and your ankle kind of bring your left knee down towards the floor. And gaze to the left if it's okay on your neck. Twists are so good for our bodies. They're a great detoxifying pose. They help to relieve stress, relieve tension. Whatever part of your body you're twisting, when you untwist, it sends fresh blood flow back to that area. Wherever it was compressed, it kind of gets a nice fresh flow of blood. Take one more breath. Peek up, unstack your ankle. Take that nice windshield wiper side to side. When your knees fall to the left, hold them there. Stack your left ankle on your right knee. Gaze to the right if your neck allows, or you can keep your gaze up. It's also really healthy for our spines to allow our spines to twist in each direction. It helps to keep everything in our spine lubricated. It helps our fascia. It's just really, really good to twist your body. Take one more breath. Peek up. Unstack your ankle. Take that nice windshield wiper. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You can stay here, maybe take a little rock side to side. You can take a happy baby and rock side to side. You can kick out for a straddle pose if you'd like. Last pose before Shavasana, so take what you feel like you need. And then pull your knees in. Give yourself one more squeeze, lengthen your spine. Send your legs long. Coming into Shavasana, our final resting pose, let your feet fall out and palms face up. Pick the back of your shoulders up just slightly off the floor and pull your shoulders and your arms down. Close your eyes. Enjoy your final resting pose. I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell as I normally do. So close your eyes, sit back, receive your practice, and enjoy your Shavasana.